Okay, I'm back again. I'm using a mirror so you can see me initially. A couple more mods, things you might be interested in doing that we enjoyed. Here's our door entering into our bedroom. There's my wonderful wife out there in the kitchen doing her thing. But yeah, here's our door. Nice door, good solid door. But the problem is this door likes to swing in the breeze. Down at the bottom here, and it's gone because I've taken it off, there was a clip in the carpet. It was a clear plastic clip, and that went underneath and clipped right there on the door. Well, that didn't last very long at all. Now the problem with this is if that door isn't secured and you bring your slides in, here we have our king bed with all of our clothes that we just packed in here. Well, I'll get in that in just a minute. But you bring the slide in, and when you bring the slide in, if it catches that door, it's going to damage it. It's going to rip it right up. So CW3 Jason did this first. I saw it and I loved it. Went to Home Depot and we got these door catches. Pretty simple routine. It was inexpensive. You have the catch on this side, so you simply take the door, close it. Just got to remember to do this and put it on the latch. It's harder to do one-handed than it just latches it right there, holds the door, prevents it from moving, and make sure that your slide doesn't get your door. Another mod item, or other mod items. You can see we found at another place we went to up in northern New Hampshire this painting that was done on some barn board, and it had some of the colors to pick up other colors in the camper. Adds a little color where we have just brown or beiges. Not that I'm complaining, because I certainly like cherry mullion, and it looks nice and rich and whatever, but it's nice to have a little color to break all that other earth tone up. So here, and I mentioned in maybe one of my other videos you saw, is our tub that we use that has all of our linen and pillows and everything else in it, ready for us to use. Now, Tina came out here a little earlier, and this was a pillow from the house that we particularly kind of like, and we added that. She threw that on top, but that container was closed and put away, left here on the bed, ready for us this spring when we came to it. So we're getting into things, and we'll be pulling that stuff out, and that tote will go back down in the cellar. Some other smaller mods. What do you do with the remote? Tina found these clear plastic supports. I believe they're by Command. Command strips and that sort of thing. They work very nicely. I like them a lot better than screws or nails or anything else like that, because if you put it on there and you don't like it, or you want to take it off, you can take it off. It's not going to damage your walls. Among other things, that certainly will help with resale value if you don't have a bunch of holes and things that you've put in your walls. That painting is actually held up there by 3M double-sided exterior adhesive. The stuff is very strong. That picture's been up there for 2 years, through the winter, freezing and warm weather and whatever, and traveling down the road, and it has not gone anywhere. So that's up there, pretty good. But I know that if I want to take that off, that's going to come off, and I'll be able to take the adhesive and use my thumb, and I'll be able to get the adhesive off the wall and no damage. So I do not like putting holes in things if I don't need to put the hole in it. So let's see here. I think that's about it here in the bedroom. If you're not familiar with a 3750 FL, as I'm walking through, this is the rear king bed. We have a large window. I'll open that up. Yeah. It is now dark outside. You can just barely see my house. Me in the reflection. Hello. So large window if you like backing up to, you know, scenic things or whatnot. That's a nice thing to have. It does still, with these type of curtains, these are the older style. They call them day-night curtains. They still let light through. So it's not like blackout curtains or some of the other roll-up kind. You can pull down and they automatically retract. They do a better job. You can retrofit this stuff. One website you can use is trekwood.com. They have parts and pieces for everything. If you wanted to rebuild your camper, everything for it, including the sidewalls, everything is there. Of course, you're going to pay the price doing it, but the parts are there. They specialize in Keystone parts used in construction of your campers. Also, for ideas, please go to Montana Fifth Wheel RV Rovers forum and ask away if you got an idea, or if you've done a mod you think people can use. Pictures, videos, good stuff. People like that. So here's another one of the screen door arms or bars to put in. They're really inexpensive from one of the camping stores, but boy, they're going to save your screen, save you from putting your hand through it. Maybe a young child, your grandchild, it's not hard to do. So also our bathroom here has another one of the magnetic latches in it, because that gets filled with things. You get going down the road, bouncing, and things come out of the cabinet. So another one of the magnetic catches here. We don't have any in the bottom. This is an ad, something we put in afterwards, because we really didn't have in here a good place to put hand towels. We got some wall space and whatnot, and plenty of cabinets, plenty of storage, but no place really to put a hand towel. So we ended up buying a matching hand towel holder, and I installed that there. Tina likes that. It comes in handy. And it's hard. You can see we did it again here. Try to color coordinate. This hand towel holder is great, but again, it's dark. It's brown. So you want things that are going to break up colors, accentuate what you have. Another thing here, we're guilty of it. Tissue holder. Might as well be black, but that's a very, very dark brown. So you want to add color to it. So let's see here. What else can I show you? So again, 3750 FL. This is coming out of the master bedroom into the bathroom. Corner shower. I'll back up a little bit here. Corner shower and cabinets. And the sink, which I already pointed out. Another thing we've added, that carpet, that came from Boothbay Harbor, Maine. There's a bunch of carpets made out of it. That's actually out of a nylon cord. That is, well, represents nylon cord. It's actually softer than that. It's actually very nice in the feet. But it wasn't really all that inexpensive. But it's nice, very comfortable, and that's what one thing you want to look for in ad is color, comfort, things that are going to make you, feel comfortable. You're going to be in here for a long period of time, and hopefully you will be. One thing that we got, if you notice, your sinks and whatnot, there are fillers that go in here. This Corian countertop has pieces that go in over the top of the stove and also the sink. We've had those bounce out a couple of times. Nothing really damaged. The floor, you can see the floor is in good shape or whatever. But we ended up getting away from that. We got a large cutting board, and that has rubber mat underneath it, so it doesn't slip. But that sits right over the stove. Allows us to essentially move that cutting board anywhere we want, or leave it over the stove, giving us more counter space if we're not using the stove. It's come in handy. That was a good little ad for us. Another thing that we did is this knife block. That knife block actually, again, is adhered to the countertop with the 3M double-sided exterior tape. It does not move from that. It will not come off. As we travel down the road, it stays right there. That's kind of a handy place. We ended up determining that's where we wanted it after playing around a little bit. Figured that was the best place for us. So there you are. A couple other interior things as we go along about the 3750 FL. They don't make it anymore. That's kind of the reason I'm covering this. So maybe you haven't seen it. Maybe you like it. Maybe Keystone will do something with it again. Side-by-side refrigerator, freezer. Plenty of room for us. Tina and I. Storage above that, as deep as you see here. All the cabinets that are in here. A lot of storage. More storage than actually we need for the things that you would normally put in a kitchen cabinet, which is good. Like that. So the challenge becomes trying to keep things to a minimum without getting a whole bunch of things that you don't need. Let's see here. Things I wanted to point out. Oh yeah. This little guy right here. Your gas detector, propane detector. Also CO and smoke detectors. I'm going to go back here in the bedroom here just a second, because this one's a little bit of a pain to get to. It's up a little high. So these suckers last for 5 years, right around 5 years, and that's it. All of a sudden, if these things start chirping and changing a battery doesn't take care of it for you, it is probably expired and you need to change it out. You can get them online, Amazon, eBay, camping stores, that sort of thing. Replace it. Keep it up to date. They're life-saving devices. You need to have those. We have 2 smoke detectors in our unit. The second one is there, just in front of the front living room. Dining slide, again, more storage above. This table has a leaf. It splits, and there's a leaf stored underneath that goes in there. That's opens it up real nice. We have 2 additional chairs that go with that, so we can have, and we have had frequently 4 people. We have friends over for dinner or breakfast or a game or what have you. It's kind of nice. This is a desk. Pops down. We have power. There's also USB ports on there. It's good for laptops and that sort of thing. A leather wraparound couch on the left, and a full-length leather couch on the right, which pops out to a bed. Very comfortable bed, actually. The cushions down here in the bottom, that's part of the actual mattress, if you will. So that's a good 6 to 8 inches thick foam mattress. I've slept on it before. I was sick. I had a head cold, and Tina couldn't sleep, so she was back in the bedroom. I came up here, put the couch out, and we have stored underneath here blankets and pillows and everything else. So everything you need to go ahead and set the bed up is right underneath this thing. Pop it out, plopped on there, close the curtains, and I was able to go to sleep, and she was able to go to sleep, and good night's sleep is priceless in my book. Something else that we have. Socks left his wubba. If you have a dog and likes toys, and likes to play, they haven't lived until they've had a Kong wubba. One of the things we did, another mod, I have 3M Post-it notes, not Post-it notes, but 3M 3M command strips, and they're Velcro, and here's the other side of it. So the opposite side to this sticker is actually on the outside of the slide, so I can pop that right onto the outside of the slide. I also have 4 points that I've put out on one of the rear doors, so I can move this. And I have another piece of Lexan like this inside that a Canada map will go onto. And we've got additional stickers that I have to put on this. I haven't put anywhere near the number that we had on our Outback fifth wheel. So because I'm kind of leaning towards not putting stickers on this. I can actually the other ones that I put in the other camper, I couldn't get those off, and we had gone to places like Acadia and Gettysburg and all kinds of places, and those stickers that I got, which I liked a lot, I lost. So this way, if I put them on this, I can load this thing up, and if I get a new unit, I can keep this Lexan, and all I got to do is just put 4 little command strip type Velcro, pieces on the outside, and there I go. I still have all my stickers. Yeah, so quick tour of the 3750 FL by Montana. This again, this one is a 2015. We've had this since February of 2015, so it was brand new, and it's treated us pretty well, pretty comfortable. We like it a lot, and we tend to be kind of, especially me, tend to be a little bit OCD, constantly cleaning, wiping things down, making sure things are taken care of, because quite frankly, these units aren't cheap, so I'm not going to treat them like a cheap unit either. So take care of what we got, and if you take care of what you have, it'll take care of you. And at least that's my philosophy. So anyway, I hope this has helped you a little bit. I'm going to continue on with more videos, but for now I'll say good night and look forward to seeing you out on the road. Have a good one.